Hi everyone, it's Catherine from Katherine Heatley Coaching here, and today we're going to talk about the second technique that's going to help you with that anxiety. And this is a really, really cool one, powerful one that I've been using for 15 years. And even to this day, if I have a bout of anxiety, this really does the trick to kick it in its butt. So please take a second to hit the like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and share this video with anyone that you know who may find benefit from it. You know, so many people deal with anxiety, and I feel like now even more, you know, with everybody stuck in their houses so much and just watching the news, it can be scary. So anxiety is not something that we need to hide. It's something that so many of us deal with. It's part of being human, unfortunately. But there are ways to conquer it, and this is one of them. Okay, so before we get started, I would like you to pause the video and go and get yourself a notebook. If you have one this size, just a regular, regular school notebook, and a pen. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you what to put on this notebook. It's gonna be a worksheet that will help you to go from a high anxiety level to a much lower one in just a few minutes. Okay, so we're going to start off at the top by putting the date and the time, because that's putting you right here, right now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Right here, right now. Today is February. That's a lie. It's March. Okay, March 6th, 2021. And we're going to put the time. Okay. Don't mind my writing, it's not great. So the date and the time. Now after that, we're going to put a scale of all the different anxiety levels that you can have. So we're gonna mark a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest anxiety level you're experiencing and 1 being the lowest that you're experiencing. So it looks like this. And you want to put 10 lines here. And at the bottom of each, you're going to mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 as you write more of them. Okay, so I'm going to do this along with you. 7, 9. Okay. So it looks like this. And what we're going to do is circle what your anxiety level is right now. And I'm just going to say, for instance, mine is at a 7. And this is just an example. Okay. Now, a couple of lines down, you're going to write triggering event. Okay. Now, triggering event is something that triggered this particular bout of anxiety that you have. So that could be anything from, let's say, somebody said something to you that rubbed you the wrong way, and then it just kicked up anxiety. Or maybe you made a silly mistake at work and you're beating yourself up over it. It can be anything. It can be just sitting on the couch watching television and all of a sudden this wave of anxiety comes over. But whatever it is, just write what it is right here, triggering event. And then skip a line and write negative thoughts. Okay. So triggering event, then we have negative thoughts. Now, under negative thoughts, you're going to write all the different thoughts that your brain is telling you right now. You know, I am a loser, I have no friends, I always make mistakes, I don't do anything right. You know, anything like that that's coming up in your head, because we know that that's what anxiety is. It's just this slew of negative thoughts that catastrophizes events and situations and negative thinking. So whatever comes up in your head that is negative, put it all here on this sheet of paper. That's what this is for. Okay, write that all down. And give yourself enough space, to write all the thoughts down. And maybe about 4 lines down, I want you to write, how accurate are these thoughts? So I'm going to write it down right now. And notice I put a percentage sign here. So what I want you to do is gauge how accurate they are by percentage. So are these thoughts 50% accurate, these negative thoughts? Are these thoughts 100% accurate? Usually with me, when I do this worksheet, they're 100% accurate because my brain is telling me, yes, all these negative thoughts are true. Hence why my anxiety is at a 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. So be very honest. What percentage of accuracy are these thoughts? And then we're going to go 1 line down and write challenging thoughts. Okay, so challenging thoughts. And I'm not sure, this could be like a mirror image to you. I'm not sure if you can actually see it normally or if everything's backwards. If it's backwards, I do apologize. But I just kind of want to show you what it's going to look like when you do this worksheet. So the challenging thoughts are all the thoughts that challenge the negative thoughts. So let's say you put here, I always make mistakes. You're going to put here, how often do you really actually make mistakes? I rarely make mistakes, actually, and 99% of the time I do my job really well. Or if you're saying here, I have no friends, nobody likes me, say here, actually, I have some really good friends who really enjoy my company and text me often, and if they didn't text you or they didn't reach out to you, they wouldn't really like you. So, that's proof that this negative thought isn't true. And those are just examples. I mean, take whatever you wrote here and just write, what are the challenging thoughts to these negative thoughts? Okay. Give yourself about 4 or 5 lines to write it all down. Sometimes I even go to the back of the page because I have a lot of stuff that I want to write. Obviously, you can do that. And then following that, you want to write, how accurate are these thoughts? So how accurate are the challenging thoughts? And again, we're going to put a percentage sign at the end. So how accurate are these challenging thoughts? And oftentimes it's going to be 100% because you wouldn't have wrote them down if they weren't your actual thoughts, right? So now you've gone from these negative thoughts, oh my God, all these horrible negative thoughts, and they're 100% true. And now you're writing down challenging thoughts that are actually completely opposite of these negative thoughts. And wait a second, those are 100% true. So, what is the reality? The reality is the challenging thoughts, because this is the anxiety talking. This is reality talking. And at the very end, just to sum everything up, you're going to write, what is my anxiety level now compared to what it was up here? So let's write that down. What is your anxiety level now? Okay, and most likely your anxiety level is going to be about 4 or 5 points lower than it was when you started this exercise, because that's been the case with me. So this is an example, and we started off at a 7. So by the end of it, you're most likely going to be at a 2 or a 3. So I'm going to write a 3. Now look at that. What took you about 10 minutes to do brought your anxiety level down 4 points. And now you have clarity in your head, you have happiness back, you have joy back, and you can move on with your day and not let this anxiety weigh you down anymore. And the wonderful thing about this worksheet is that you can do it anytime. I mean, you don't have to be at home, you don't have to have a printed out form of it. No matter where you are, as long as you have a pen and a piece of paper, you can do that anytime, any place. And it is just such an amazing, powerful tool. So please try it and let me know how it goes for you. And let me know if it's as powerful for you as it is for me. And just a little background on where I got that from. It's from years ago when I did a cognitive behavior therapy program. And that was one of the tools that they gave us for when we're having a bad bout of anxiety, to get those negative thoughts in check. So it is tried and true. So I hope that it helps you. And again, let me know your feedback. The other thing that can really help you too is working with a life coach, because my job is to help you to take all those layers of negative thinking away and get to the real you. That is the you that is in a mirror without all the dust and dirt on it. Okay, and that's the you that's capable of so much. And that's the you that should be on the path that you were put here to be on in this world. You know, we're all here for a reason, and we have so much potential inside us. And I hate to see people being held back by their negative thoughts and by families telling them that they're this or they're that, or their friends or their coworkers or bosses putting labels on people and basically making them think that they are not capable, when you are more than capable and you have so much inside of you. And I want you to see all of that through. And working with a life coach is really, really helpful in doing that. I have worked with a life coach myself, and it took me from A to Z. Not A to B, not A to C, A to Z. It was such a powerful experience, and I think that at some point in everyone's life that you should work with a life coach, because it is really powerful and really helpful. And if I am the person that you would like to work with, you can reach me at Katherine at katherineheatleycoaching.com, and I would be happy to set up a free discovery session with you to find out what your goals are and how I can help you with reaching those goals. Okay, so all right, hit the like and subscribe. Thank you so much for all your support, and I hope this helped, and I will be with you soon again for a third technique. Okay, have a great week. Bye-bye.